IVP Sports presents the Buffalo Wild Wings High School Basketball Game of the Week. Brought to you by Buckeye Toyota, Bay Food Market, Fairfield County Adam H., the Savings Bank, Fairfield Medical Center, the Frank E. Smith Funeral Home, Fairfield Federal, the Carriage Company, Fairfield DD, Personal Touch Party Rentals and Events, Dagger Law, and North Body Shop.
And good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Interface Video Productions High School Basketball Game of the Week. I'm Jared Stewart, alongside Tim Shoemaker. Tonight, it's the regional semifinal in Division IV. The Fisher Catholic Irish taking on the Portsmouth Notre Dame Titans. Fisher Catholic comes in 21-5 on a roll, having won about 10 games in a row to get here. Portsmouth Notre Dame 23-2. They are just demolishing everybody in their path this season.
Very interesting matchup we're going to have tonight, Jared. Both coaches very respectful of each other. Played during the regular season, been a long time ago, back on December 30th.
Yep. You saw a shot of the Fisher Catholic side of the basketball court. I tell you what, they brought the fans out in full force tonight. On the other side, a little bit sparse, but give Portsmouth Notre Dame a lot of credit. They've traveled well here and down at the Convocation Center in Athens as their boys team was playing in the district. They actually just lost this evening to Federal Hocking. Federal Hocking moving on in the district for the first time in like 53 years.
Yeah, like I said, it's been a while for Fed Hock, and congrats to them.
Let's talk about this matchup here, Shu. You mentioned that earlier in the season, Portsmouth Notre Dame beat Fisher Catholic pretty handily, but this is a different Fisher team than what they saw earlier in the season. Yeah,
when I spoke to both coaches about that game, there was a lot of streaks in that game, and Coach McKenzie said from Portsmouth, he goes, we had the last streak, and it was closer than that. Fisher had a 10-point lead early, and they were still feeling their way. Coach Bethel, and I mean, they look like they're totally in sync right now, and Coach McKenzie, he knows that to get to this point, because they lost the last 2 years in the district finals to Waterford, they're elated to be here, but he said, the thing about them is they don't seem satisfied, and he likes that.
Let's talk about personnel. First of all, for Portsmouth Notre Dame, they go about 6 deep. They go more than that deep, but comfortably 6 deep, and really a couple of girls to look out for. Gracie Ashley averaging 10.1 points a game, but she shoots 61% from the field.
Outstanding, and that means she's taking good shots and she's finishing good shots.
Yeah. Also for them, Annie Detweiler, she's averaging 11.6. They've got some scorers, and I was looking at their 3-point field goal average. This seems like a matchup that's very similar to Fisher Catholic.
It does, and the thing I like talking with Coach McKenzie is he talked about Annie Detweiler. She is very versatile. Like, she's going to start the game on the point, but they'll bring Annabelle Ball in real quick, and then Annie can play different spots. She can be a 4, a 5, one of those players that you're very fortunate to have one that can do those kind of things.
Now, personnel-wise for Fisher Catholic, of course, their strong 5, Vonnie Bethel, Jada Dixon, Ava Albert, Ellie Bruce, Avery Bruce. Boy, I tell you, in that district championship game last week, the combination of Ellie and Avery Bruce was just dominant.
It was. They have an advantage. I really love watching Ellie Bruce run the floor on the fast break. She gets to the block, runs what we call the lane line, and gets to the basket. But the perimeter play was outstanding. Yeah. They took care of the basketball when they needed to. They played inside out and did a fabulous job executing their offense.
Tonight's tip-off is brought to you by North Body Shop, providing quality customer service, parts, and reliability. Since 1979, owner Mark North will provide you with a free written warranty on each estimate. That's Mark North of North Body Shop. He'll treat you right. You mentioned the perimeter play. Jada Dixon was outstanding in that game last week. She scored 10 points in the first quarter, finished with 14, second leading scorer on her team. Tell you what, if they can get her going along with Vonnie and Ava, this is going to be a good game for Fisher Catholic. Here is Dixon, left side for the Irish, wearing their white uniforms tonight. And a kick immediately. Good defense there by Notre Dame. Annie Detweiler got a foot on it. One thing to keep an eye on, we saw last week in that district championship game, Ava Albert, we saw, she was struggling. She was slipping and sliding all over the court, but then in the second half, she turned an ankle and was limping the rest of the game and really had struggle at the end of the game when they were cutting down the nets. But we see she's out there right now, has a brace on it. And you said that Coach Bethel said she's good to go.
Yep, felt she was going to be ready. I talked to him early in the week, and he had no concerns.
Here is Ava. Looking, dumps it inside. Ellie Bruce puts it up and in.
Outstanding catch and finish, Jared. Caught it with the left hand, kept the ball high, and finished. What an outstanding pass and catch.
A little bit of pressure here from Fisher Catholic. They'll get it to the top of the key, and I'll swing it right side to Bradford. Back out top to Detweiler. At the top of the key, it's Gracie Ashley, and she gets it underneath. Shot's no good, ball loose. Ava Albert with the rebound. Irish lead at 2-0. Just underway here from Pickerington North High School. This Division IV regional semifinal. The earlier game tonight won by Berlin Highland. They beat South Gallia pretty easily. So the winner of this one will move on to play them. And there's Ellie Bruce with another bucket.
Yeah, watch here. Watch the pass and catch. One hand, kept it high off the chest, was strong with the ball and finish. Beautiful basketball.
Get it to the top of the key, swing it left side now. Right side, it's Bradford. Good patience and ball movement here. Dump it to the elbow, and the shot's no good for Gracie Ashley. Irish rebound. Ashley, we mentioned, is a 61% shooter from the field. Here's Bruce. She'll hand it off to Ava Albert. Or check that, it was Vonnie Bethel. Now Jada Dixon on the drive, no good. Ball loose and controlled by Portsmouth Notre Dame. Here come the Titans. Detweiler dumps it inside to Ashley. Ashley's shot is blocked, but they're going to get Avery Bruce with the foul.
Wow.
I don't know, must have got her with the body. Ashley did a nice job getting around her. We'll see right here. Maybe the hand in the back. That's all that I can assume maybe there. Ashley's first free throw is good. She'll get another. Second one up and also good. Cuts it in half, 4-2, 5:44 to play here in the first quarter. Dixon brings it up. Gets it to Albert. Albert takes a nice screen, fires up the three, no good. And ball controlled by Ella Kirby and the Titans. Detweiler kicks it back out to Strickland. Now right side to Bradford. And there's an errant pass out of bounds back to the Irish.
Well, you can see the focus of Portsmouth Notre Dame as they get the ball in the middle, Jared. That's 3 possessions, and they've got nothing out of it either with getting the ball in the middle of the floor.
This is a Portsmouth Notre Dame team that really has been blitzing teams in the first quarter. They're scoring 18.8 points in the first quarter, and that really kind of goes down from there to 8.2 in the fourth quarter. However, they've been blowing a lot of teams out, so they've got a lot of subs in at the end of the game.
They were undefeated in the Southern Ohio League.
Yeah. 14-0. Ellie Bruce, a lot of traffic in there. Couldn't get the shot to go. It's out of bounds. It'll go back to Notre Dame.
Well, Notre Dame gave him a little 2-3 look that time just to change it up. I know Coach McKenzie talked about he wanted to be versatile, offensively and defensively. Now here comes Fisher with a little trap out of their 2-3.
Nice move by Ashley. Shot no good. Strickland's there for the putback.
But see, the thing that they have an advantage, Jared, is the perimeter people are tall and they just pass out of those traps. That's a big advantage on the perimeter, have some size. And here you see the extended 2-3.
There's an errant pass out of bounds. It goes back to the Titans. The 2 losses for Portsmouth Notre Dame, one came on January 18th to Blazer, Kentucky, and the other one was February 4th against Bern Union. Both those losses by a combined 15 points.
Yeah, and Blazer is equal to a Division II team in Ohio.
Okay. They're outscoring their opponents by about an average of 37 points. Here was that miss by Ashley and the putback by Katie Strickland.
Yeah, really good job on the boards. Again, kept the ball high, Jared. Did not bring it down.
Strickland, a 6-foot junior. Here's a 3 in the corner, no good. Backside rebound for Annie Detweiler, and she is fouled.
Good job of Notre Dame getting on the offensive boards, Jared.
They called the foul on Avery Bruce. That's going to be her second. Free throw up for Detweiler. Good.
Annie Detweiler in the line for the Lady Titans.
Detweiler will get another. Second one also good. That gives the Titans a 2-point lead at 6-4.
Irish 10. That's Vanessa Funk. Irish 33. Avery Bruce.
Yep, staying in the 2-3. Watch the guards. They're really extended, Jared, trying to keep pressure on the shooters on the wings.
Vanessa Funk is into the game for the Irish to replace Avery Bruce, who has those 2 fouls. Here's Bethel. Oh, skip pass is stolen away by Detweiler. Detweiler drives easily and puts it up and in.
Yeah, nice job of protecting the ball and staying strong.
8-4 Titans.
Watch how they play this, Jared. They're forcing Fisher, and they're matching up with the wings. They've got to get the ball right there.
Ellie Bruce on the drive. Shot looked good, just couldn't get it to go. But not a bad move.
No,
drive
that's where they're going to have to take the basketball to be successful.
Detweiler swings it left side to Kirby. Back out top to Detweiler. She'll give it to the right to Bradford. They've got Strickland just going baseline to baseline underneath the bucket. There's a 3 up and in for Ella Kirby. And Coach Bethel wants a timeout. His team trails at 11-4. Notre Dame on an 11-0 run.
Here's a replay. Look how far out she is, Jared.
Wow.
That's where the game's played, on the perimeter a lot of times right now.
Tonight's timeouts are brought to you by the Carriage Company, located at 1031 North Memorial Drive in Lancaster. You can check out their website at carriagecompany.com. Also, you've been seeing those great replays. They're brought to you by Dagger Law. Dagger Law is a law firm built on more than 110 years of legal experience. Whatever your situation, the knowledgeable legal professionals at Dagger Law can get you the help you need from a local, trusted, and experienced firm. Contact Dagger Law today at 740-759-4096 or check them out online at daggerlaw.com.
11-0 run now. Fisher's got to get something moving here. Got to move their perimeter people a little bit. They're trying to screen the backside a little bit. You got to do something to get some movement and get in some gaps.
Here's Dixon. Dumps it inside to Funk. Here's Funk driving inside the paint. Her pass over to Albert. Now back out to Bethel.
See the length in the perimeter of the zone? It just affects a lot. It's big.
You're right.
It doesn't, necessarily like if people walk in the gym and press them, but it makes a difference when you're 5'10", 5'11" on the perimeter.
Right. Ball swings it over to Kirby, who just hit that long 3 earlier. Now back to Ball. Here's Kirby. Underneath to Ashley. Ashley, a little bit too far under the hoop, but she's fouled. And they're going to get Ellie Bruce there. So that will send Gracie Ashley to the free throw line. First one's no good. Second one for Ashley is up and in.
Okay, they just got to find a way to get the zone offense going here, Jared, and get the ball in the basket and things will be okay.
Bethel fires up the 3, no good. Good rebound by Ava Albert. Her shot's up, also no good. Funk the rebound. Dumps it inside, and it's stolen away. Bethel then just takes it right away. She'll take it to the hoop, dump it over. Ellie Bruce up and in, and she's fouled.
Wow, that's a big play for momentum-wise.
Titan foul was called on Cameron Bradford. That's her first. Ellie Bruce at the free throw line. Shots up and good. All 7 points for the Irish.
Right here, watch
by
the loose
Ellie.
ball in the pass and the finish.
Yeah.
Nice basketball play.
Sydney Ellis checks into the ball game for Fisher Catholic, replacing Vanessa Funk. Titans with the basketball. Right side, Kirby gets it back out front. They'll swing it left side. Into the elbow to Detweiler. Detweiler, her drive, shot no good. A lot of contact, but no call. Rebounded by the Irish. Here they come. Ellis, and she's hammered. Annabelle Ball.
The Irish are very comfortable pushing the ball and exploring. That doesn't, fast break doesn't mean you have to shoot the ball fast. It means you should explore it. And that's what they do. They get the ball up the sideline really quick.
Ava Albert with the basketball.
See the guards, though, how they're taking away those wing three-point shots by just spreading out, contesting passes, getting deflections.
Bethel down to the baseline. Now kick it back out quickly. Ellie Bruce going to fire up the three from the corner. It's no good. Rebounded by Notre Dame. Here come the Titans. Dump it inside to Ashley. And she's fouled. That's 2 on Ellie Bruce.
Yeah, you can't swat, Jared. That foul is going to be called whether it is or not because it looks like a foul.
And luckily for Fisher Catholic, they called it on Vanessa Funk.
Oh.
That was my mistake earlier. I said she checked
She
out.
did.
She didn't. She came right back in for Jada Dixon.
That's a good call right there. We get the fortune watching the replay. She hit her on the left arm.
And Gracie Ashley hits both free throws. All 5 of her points tonight from the free throw line. She is over a 70% free throw shooter.
Yeah. You talked about her from the field. She's also a good free throw shooter.
Ellis skip pass over to Bethel. Thought about the three, doesn't take it. Little bump out top on Ava Albert. Bethel. Boy, she really wants to fire that up there, but just the length like you talked about. They're taking away the three tonight.
It's a factor. They've done a good job matching up.
Down to 5 seconds in the quarter. Albert, long three, no good. Rebounded by the Titans. And time will run out here in the first quarter with Notre Dame on top 14-7.
The staff of Sheridan Funeral Home would like to congratulate the Fisher Catholic Lady Irish on an outstanding season and wish them best of luck tonight in their postseason matchup. The Sheridan Funeral Home family has been serving the communities of Lancaster and Fairfield County for more than 120 years. For more information, visit SheridanFuneralHome.net. I'm sorry.
So obviously basketball games aren't played on paper. However, if you look at some stats, Portsmouth Notre Dame is only giving up 22.6 points a game. Fisher Catholic averages scoring 58.6 points a game. However, Fisher Catholic only gives up 31.3. Portsmouth Notre Dame gives up they score 57.3. Something's got to give tonight.
Yeah, it's got to give. And right now, Notre Dame, got behind 4-0, and they just did a good job of getting themselves going by getting on the offensive boards, creating some fouls and getting some easy putbacks. Then he changed defenses, and he's matching up with their zone offense and creating difficulty for the Irish to get a good shot.
Yep. Winner of this game will move on to take on Berlin Highland, who beat South Gallia pretty easily in the earlier game tonight. That regional final game will take place on Saturday here at Pickerington North. Only one other final in regional semifinal. That was played last night, or 2 others. Toledo Christian beat Convoy Crestview 50-36, and Columbus Grove beat Hopewell Loudon 40-32. So it's Toledo Christian and Columbus Grove on the top of the bracket in this Division 4. There's Bethel. She'll get it right side to Dixon. Dump it to the elbow to Funk. Nice lob inside to Ellie Bruce. No good, but she's fouled.
Yeah, it's much better execution right there. And the thing, again, as you and I have done a few games, what you got to do is you have to pass fake. Notre Dame is very well coached. They're athletic in their zone. Their hands are active. So if you pass fake, you create a reaction, which opens up a passing lane.
Yep.
You've got to do those little things.
First free throw's no good for Ellie. Saw the shot of the Fisher Catholic student section. They've come out in full force tonight. Second free throw for Ellie Bruce. Up and good.
There's a little soft 2-2-1 press. But again, where are all their passes, Jared?
Yeah.
Over the top.
Yep.
Whoops.
And Detweiler lost it out of bounds.
Yeah, with what we would call kind of a moderate press. It's not really harassing. It's just kind of a soft, and people make mistakes. You got a turnover out of it.
Dixon brings it up for the Irish. Got it to Ava Albert, and she was trying to throw it back to Dixon. Dixon had run the other way, back the other way. The Titans can't get the layup.
Good job of getting back on defense by the Irish.
Here comes Bethel quickly up the floor, has it tipped from behind by Annabelle Ball. Albert to inbound. Gets it into Bethel, back to Albert in the corner.
Yeah, man to man.
14-8 the score. 7 minutes to play in the first half.
You got to recognize they have to recognize to run their man offense.
There's not a whole lot going on right now for this Fisher Catholic offense. Not a lot of screens and not a lot of movement. A lot of dribbling. There's Dixon. And Coach Bethel, he's trying to coach him up over there, get him to move. Here's Bethel. She'll get it to Dixon at the top of the key. Now over to Ava Albert.
And that's okay to be patient here. That's fine.
Albert for three. Got it!
Great confidence right there.
Yep.
Because they had a good possession, Jared. They really did. They earned that basket.
Pulls the Irish back to within 3 at 14-11. Here's Detweiler at the free throw line. Gets it over left side. Now back to Detweiler at the elbow. Good quick ball movement by Notre Dame. Here's a three for Ella Kirby, no good. Jada Dixon trying to hustle for the rebound, but it just goes long into the hands of Cameron Bradford. You've talked about that before. Those threes, you just never know where that ball is going to go, usually long.
Yeah, long shots mean long rebounds usually. And if the defense gets them, they ignite fast breaks.
Good job by Bethel to get her hand in the passing lane there. Here's that three.
I mean, this is just sheer confidence is all this is.
Step back and shoot it right over the defender.
It comes from practice.
Yep. Ava is averaging 13.6 points a game. That's second on the team. We'll get it to the free throw line to Detweiler, looking for somebody. To Kirby. Now Strickland. Nice dump back inside. Detweiler. She's been in the paint for a while. Shot's no good. Ellie Bruce the rebound.
The Notre Dame executed very well. They just didn't get a finish, and the Irish just kept scrapping there, Jared.
Dixon swings it right side to Ava Albert. Albert, a quick first step baseline, couldn't get the shot. Ellie Bruce, the putback's no good. Still fighting for the rebound. And it's out of bounds. And it goes to Fisher Catholic.
Getting a little frantic, Jared.
Coach Bethel. He's
hey, I can laugh from up here.
his hair's already looking a little disheveled tonight. Three-pointer no good, rebounded by the Titans. Here comes Portsmouth Notre Dame. Quickly up the floor, and a foul going to be called on Ava Albert. Tell you one thing that's very impressive about this coaching staff, I tell you, they work very, very well together. This Fisher Catholic staff and Coach Bethel, you know, those guys have certain roles, and he relies on them for certain things.
You can't do it by yourself, Jared. It does take good staff.
That's Josh Rodich, and also Josh Rodich is one of his assistants, and also Trey Wayman. They do a great job helping out Coach Bethel. Wayman also the JV coach for Fisher Catholic.
I won't mention that Josh played back in the day.
Ball stolen away. Bethel got her hand on it and stripped it out of there, taken away by the Irish.
You got to have another good possession here. Here, their little offense, a little fade.
Here's Vonnie for three. No good. Vanessa Funk hustling for the rebound, and she's going to be called for the foul.
Yeah. Good hustle.
That'll be 2 on Vanessa, who is into the ball game for Avery Bruce, who has 2.
Here comes Avery.
Yep,
You
Avery's
mentioned
coming
it.
back off the bench. 14-11, 4:02 to play here in the first half in this regional semifinal in Division 4. Left side.
That's
Bradford.
good.
Here's a shot by Strickland at the elbow, no good. Pretty easy rebound for Ashley, but then her shot is blocked by Ellie Bruce.
Well, Ellie, her height really and timing was really good right there.
Yep. Albert gets it left side to Bethel. Bethel picks up her dribble, has to get rid of it. Here's Jada Dixon going on the drive. Has her shot blocked and stolen away by Detweiler.
Yeah, Annie's just that much got size. Nice pass.
Strickland's shot is blocked. Ellie Bruce with another block. She hammered that one.
She did.
Here is Ellie. Power dribble. Off the glass and in.
I have no idea how she got that to go in. Good awareness of where she is on the floor.
What a job by Fisher Catholic to cut it to within 1.
Yeah, they got down 8, Jared. Now they've gone on a little stretch here. Made a run, and that's what happens with good teams, honestly.
10 of Fisher Catholic's 13 points are by Ellie Bruce. Watch this swat right here. This is big time.
Great pass and a good job.
Good job by Ellie Bruce. Nice camera work. Right down underneath the basket. Tom Russo, our floor camera. There's Coach Luke Timmis and his wife Sarah. That's the football coach for Fisher Catholic, and both of them are proud Fisher alums. Also, Coach Timmis is history teacher at Fisher Catholic High School. He's been teaching and coaching at Fisher Catholic pretty much ever since he graduated from college.
Yes. Some of the greatest joy in watching football, when I watched Luke play in college and he was the fullback in an I formation, he had to take on a linebacker every play.
Wow.
Jared, I loved it.
He and his wife Sarah are some of the nicest people you ever meet as well.
Yeah, they just execute that high-low. Great job.
Really nice job by Notre Dame, scored by Gracie Ashley.
Very well coached at getting that ball in the middle and then looking to that cutter on the baseline.
16-13. Notre Dame back up by 3. Dixon dumps it in. Nice pass under to Avery Bruce.
How about tit for tat right there?
That's right.
Nice job. A really good pass by Jada to get it started, get it centered, and then hit that half spot cutter.
Looks a little, so it's a little high-low tonight. The other
Yes,
last week
there
it was. There's another nice shot underneath by Gracie Ashley.
They're just doing what they want by getting the ball in the middle, and that is the plan. You can easily tell.
Yeah. But it looks like, so last week in the district championship game, it was more of a block-to-block, Avery and Ellie. Tonight it's more high-low.
It is. And that really is kind of their M.O. on offense for the Irish.
There's a dump inside. Shot off the glass and in for Avery Bruce. Back to within 1 at 18-17.
You know, I'm a bit of a dinosaur. I like this getting the ball inside stuff.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Detweiler back out. A three-pointer put up, no good. Backside rebound for Vonnie Bethel.
Yeah, watch here. Notice the pass.
Beautiful dump right here.
Well, and Jada, like I said, made a good bend her knees and made a bounce pass.
Back to live action. Pass is stolen away by the Titans. Ella Kirby takes it and then has it taken right back away. And then they take it back away. Back and forth we go. Detweiler puts it up and in.
Yeah, you got to protect the ball.
6 points for Annie Detweiler. Notre Dame back up by 3, 20-17.
Look how far out the guards are now. They are really making it harder for the shorter guards. No passing lanes.
I mean, they're all the way out.
They are.
The volleyball line.
Whoa.
Here's Bethel. She'll fire up the 3. No good. Long rebound for Jada Dixon. Quick pass over to Albert. Ellie Bruce now hands it off to Albert. Albert just drives the baseline. Can't get the shot to go. Rebounded by Gracie Ashley.
Got to get back. Here come the Titans.
Detweiler. And a traveling violation going to be called.
I was going to say, I didn't see a foul when I first heard the whistle.
Here was that crazy scrum earlier. It was kind of back and forth.
Yeah, just got to protect the ball, as we say. Get it tight to your body, protect it. They call ball security.
And that's what you're talking about right there.
Yeah, you didn't have to do that running down the clock here at the end of the half.
Yeah, and really the pass was kind of at the feet of Ellie Bruce.
Yeah, just take your time.
Titans up 20-17 over the Irish, down to 8 seconds in the half. Annabelle Ball with 5 seconds, gets it left side. Kirby fires up the three, no good. Bethel hustles for the rebound as time expires. So a really good second quarter for Fisher Catholic.
Yeah, made some adjustments, come back. Both teams are very good defensively. Both teams are attacking zones well, too.
Fisher Catholic outscores Portsmouth Notre Dame 10-6 in that second quarter. We're going to take a timeout. We come back, we'll have some first half stats and analysis. You're watching the Buffalo Wild Wings Interface Video Productions High School Basketball Game of the Week.
Bay Food Market is Fairfield County's source for high-quality, locally sourced meats. The meat case is always full of quality fresh beef, pork, gourmet burgers, and gourmet brats for you and your family to enjoy. Bay Food Market cures and smokes their own hams, bacon, and sausage. Visit Bay Food Market at the corner of Maple and Walnut Streets in Lancaster and discover the Bay Food Market difference. Open daily 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., closed Thursday and Sunday. Bay Food Market, proudly serving Fairfield County families for more than 90 years. I want a doctor who listens to me.
From primary care to specialty medicine, we put your needs first by treating you like a person, not a number. Our primary care team will help you identify your healthcare needs and set goals for success, regardless of where you are in your wellness journey. We care for patients of all ages, with offices that are close to you. Whatever you're searching for, you can find it at Fairfield Medical Center.
How much can you afford to spend on a home? That's a good question. I'm Desi DeJohn, Assistant Vice President and Mortgage Loan Officer at the Savings Bank in Lancaster. It's important to know how much you can afford before you contact a real estate agent. Factors such as income, credit score, debt, and down payment can help determine how much a bank can lend you to buy a home. Getting pre-qualified is the best way to find out how much you can afford to spend on a home. You can apply to pre-qualify online anytime at thesavingsbankohio.bank.
You walked down the aisle and promised happily ever after. Sometimes happily ever after means ending a relationship. We know the conversations are not easy. Deciding what's best for you, your children, and your next steps takes work and communication. At Dagger Law, we know there are no monsters in a divorce, only people trying to find their way. Local, trusted, experienced. Dagger Law.
At Fairfield Medical Center, we're honored to be this month's recipient of the Buckeye Automotive Family's Buckeye Cares program. The Buckeye family has always been a faithful supporter. This month, we are honored to once again be chosen by the Buckeye Automotive Family's Buckeye Cares program. Buckeye Cares will make a generous donation with every car they sell. Please consider Buckeye Family of Dealerships for all of your automotive needs. Thank you, Buckeye, for all of your generous support.
The Frankie Smith Funeral Home and Crematory in Lancaster and the Johnson Smith Funeral Home in Baltimore have a long and wonderful history of serving our community. Feel free to give us a call at 740-653-0652. Stop in and see us at either of our two locations, 405 North Columbus Street in Lancaster and 207 South Main Street in Baltimore. Respect for tradition, regard for change.
Well, after trailing 14-7 at the end of one, Fisher Catholic outscores Portsmouth Notre Dame 10-6 in that second quarter to take to pull to within 3 here at halftime. Portsmouth Notre Dame leads 20-17. Let's take a look at some first half scoring. First of all, for Fisher Catholic, they have 3 girls in the scoring column. Ava Albert has 3, Avery Bruce with 4, and Ellie Bruce leads the way with 10 points. So it's Albert 3, Bruce 4, Ellie Bruce with 10. For Portsmouth Notre Dame, Ella Kirby has 3. It's Katie Strickland with 2. Annie Detweiler has 6, and leading the way for Portsmouth Notre Dame is Gracie Ashley with 9 points. Again, Kirby 3, Detweiler 6, Strickland 2, and Gracie Ashley with 9, and their team leads at 20-17 here at halftime. This is the Division IV regional semifinal from Pickerington North High School. The winner of this game moves on to the regional championship game on Saturday night to take on Berlin Highland, who beat South Gallia in the earlier game tonight. We want to wish a good luck to Katie Tipple, the bowler from Fisher Catholic. She will be bowling in the state bowling championship tomorrow, the first bowler in Fisher Catholic history to make it to the state tournament. Good luck to Katie Tipple tomorrow. Also want to wish good luck to Fairfield Union boys basketball team. The Falcons last night pulled off a big win down at Southeastern Ross. They beat Gallia Academy in overtime on a buzzer-beating 3. So congratulations to Coach Travis Schaefer and the Falcons. They are headed on to the district final. They will play at the Convocation Center against a team that's maybe about 6 miles from them, New Lexington, the Panthers. It'll be the Falcons and Panthers on Sunday from the Convocation Center at about 2 in the afternoon. So good luck to the Falcons. Also good luck to Katie Tipple from Fisher Catholic. Right here at halftime in the regional semifinal, Portsmouth Notre Dame leads Fisher Catholic 20-17. We'll take a timeout, come back with all the second half action on the high school basketball game of the week.
Hi, I'm Carol Whittington, and I would like to invite you to stop by Personal Touch Party Rentals and Events, located at 1540 Hubbard Drive in Lancaster. We are a small family-owned business and have been servicing the Central Ohio and Hocking Hills area since 2003. Graduations with a personal touch, weddings with a personal touch, corporate events with a personal touch. Please call us today for all your party rental needs, 740-689-6991.
We at Fairfield DD hope you are starting off the year with success. March is Developmental Disabilities Awareness Month, and to bring further awareness, we would like to give all the members of our vibrant community the opportunity to ask us a question. You can contact us and ask us anything you want to know about Fairfield DD, or you can visit our website, social media outlets, and submit a question there. Thanks to each of you for helping to move our mission forward of bringing about a vibrant community where people lead fulfilling lives and make meaningful contributions.
My name is Scott Duff, and I'm the director of the Fairfield County Overdose Response Team, and I'm here today to discuss Narcan. Narcan is the opioid overdose reversal medication. Narcan saves lives. We have saved countless lives in our community by providing Narcan to those with substance abuse disorders. We would very much like you to consider carrying Narcan on a regular basis. Narcan can be obtained easily in your community by reaching out to the Fairfield County Overdose Response Team at 740-901-1598.
This message is brought to you by the Fairfield County Adam H. Board.
Swing into the Carriage Company and check out our sweet deals.
If you're looking for the best selection of clean, quality used vehicles, look no further than the Carriage Company. You'll feel secure with your purchase, knowing all vehicles undergo an extensive safety and service check prior to the sale. And all vehicles can be viewed online at carriagecompany.com. The Carriage Company, located at 1031 North Memorial Drive in Lancaster.
So wait!
IVP Sports presents the Buffalo Wild Wings High School Basketball Game of the Week. Brought to you by Buckeye Toyota, Bay Food Market, Fairfield County Adam H., the Savings Bank, Fairfield Medical Center, the Frank E. Smith Funeral Home, Fairfield Federal, the Carriage Company, Fairfield DD, Personal Touch Party Rentals and Events, Dagger Law, and North Body Shop.
As a reminder, you can find live and past games on our YouTube channel. Just search for CLN, your hometown connection, on YouTube to find games and other local programming. While you're there, make sure to click subscribe so you won't miss any action. And also, if you're on Facebook and Twitter too, check us out on those social media platforms. Just search for Interface Video Productions.
Just about set for the second half of the Division IV Regional Semifinal. Fisher Catholic trails Portsmouth Notre Dame 20-17, and Tim, they did a much better job in that second quarter, but still we see that defense of Notre Dame really pulling those guards out for Fisher Catholic, and they're not getting as many open three looks as they're used to.
No, very well schooled defensively as far as preparing for another team. Both coaches, interesting this week, talked about how they are better at executing the offense at this point in time. And you know, Coach McKenzie really talked about how you learn to value a possession. Don't turn it over. Let's get a shot. And Coach Bethel said the same thing, that, you know, we're running our offense better, slowing down. Just got to take a little more time, protect the basketball, and use pass fakes against zones.
Well, it's a late night here in Pickerington, Ohio for Portsmouth Notre Dame. They are a long way from home, and Coach J.D. McKenzie, boy, he's a busy man. He's also the principal at Portsmouth Notre Dame and head girls basketball coach. And boy, long day, late night for him, but I guarantee you these girls wouldn't want to be any other place.
No, I think you're absolutely right.
Detweiler will start with the basketball for Notre Dame. They lead at 20-17 as we begin the second half. Waiting the winner of this game is Berlin Highland, and there's a pass stolen away. Tried to get it to Gracie Ashley and taken right away by the Irish.
Yeah, they've had more success throwing it high then low instead of low then high.
Yeah. Albert gives it off to Dixon, now to Bethel. Here's Ava Albert. She'll drive. Good little drive by Ava, just couldn't get the shot to finish. Detweiler the other way. Inside the paint, little running jumper's no good. Ball tipped around and controlled by Detweiler. And again, Ava Albert gets a hand in the passing lane, but Ella Kirby controls it.
First 5 minutes of this quarter, Jared will be a big factor in the game.
Shot put up no good for the Titans. Good rebound by Ellie Bruce.
Yeah, you're not going to get a better look than that. I mean, as a coach, you're going to say, oh, well, make the next one.
Yep. Dixon gets it to Ellie Bruce at the elbow. Now back to Dixon. Jada to Vonnie Bethel for three at the top of the key. We are tied up at 20.
That was the best execution we've seen on a set play all night, Jared.
What a job by Vonnie Bethel coming off that screen and to the top of the key and getting set and fired it up and scoring it.
And the movement before it set it up.
Gracie Ashley now puts it up and in.
That's
with the assist from Strickland.
I'm talking about, you know, from low to high there. That's 2 times in a row they've gotten the ball in that spot and beat the zone.
Dixon tried to get it to Bruce, but it's kicked. Here's a replay of that three by Bethel.
Yeah, watch that. Outstanding.
Good looking shot.
The screen doesn't have to be what we call a bone-jarring play sometimes, Jared. All you got to do is make the defender go out of their way.
Yeah.
And that's all good shooters need.
Irish to inbound. Albert lobs it into Vonnie Bethel. Now right side to Dixon. Dixon back over to Bethel. And lost it. Oh, what a play by Vonnie.
You see the smile there?
Yeah. Watch this. And then just kind of, here you go.
Yeah, Cameron Bradford just smiled real big.
Like,
what do I do?
Not much I could do there. Back on live action, Gracie Ashley picks up a foul. That's her second. Albert to inbound, gets it into Vonnie Bethel. Now to Ava Albert. 5:42 and counting here in the third quarter. 22-20, Portsmouth Notre Dame with the lead. Ellie Bruce now looking for the cutter. Finds Vonnie Bethel back over to Dixon. She'll fire up the three. No good. Backside board by Gracie Ashley.
Again, very good execution. Had a curl cut to the basket and a kick out.
Here's Ashley. Her shot's no good. Strickland the rebound. Back out for a three from Cameron Bradford. Hers is no good. Detweiler the rebound. Her shot's no good. And they tie up. And the possession arrow gives it to the Irish.
You get 4 shots. I mean, there's not a whole lot you can do at that point.
There's a look at Coach J.D. McKenzie. He's not very happy after so many looks after offensive rebounds, and checking the biceps. I'm not sure I'd want to mess with him. Here's Albert getting to Dixon. Now over to Vonnie Bethel.
There it
Dump
is.
Inside to Avery Bruce with the assist from Ellie Bruce. And we are tied back up at 22. And Coach McKenzie and the Titans will take a timeout.
You just gave Notre Dame part of their own medicine. A little half spot. Watch here. What we call the half spot, short corner.
Yep.
Slide the high post player, mid post player to the basket. Pretty simple game sometimes, especially when they're both 6'2", Jared.
Hey, we want to say thanks to Judy Bonham, who brought some cookies up to our Interphase Video Productions crew. I think we're going to get a shot. There they are. There's the cookies. Judy is, of course, sister of our own Bob Campetti. I'm on a diet, sorry. You guys get to eat them all.
Oh, my gosh.
They look delicious.
Don't worry, we got Jason tonight.
Speaking of our Interphase Video Productions crew, the best in the business, we've got Bob Campetti, Josh Messerly, Donnie Ziegfeld up here with us. Also Jason Roush on the top camera. And that's Tom Russo right down on the floor, bringing you all the shots right into your living room. And there is Jason Roush high atop Pickerington North. This is a beautiful gymnasium here at Pick North.
It's a big place. You forget, if you haven't been in one for a while, how big it really is.
Which makes it ever more impressive how full it is on Fisher Catholic's side.
It's very full, and actually, like you said, considering the situation, Notre Dame has a nice crowd.
I'm wondering if that game being earlier, if some of the folks made the drive up from Athens to try to get here after they unfortunately lost against Federal Hocking, their boys team did, in the district. Right here, we're tied up at 22, 4.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Detweiler picks up her dribble. They'll swing it around left side now. Bradford, almost had it stolen away. Strickland picks it up.
She's got a pass fake. Like I said, I sound like a parrot up here, Jared, over and over, but it's just simple things that make a difference.
Detweiler gets it left side to Bradford. They'll dump it to the high post. Gracie Ashley has shots up and in. That was a really good looking shot.
They've had a lot of good looks, and we know how well Gracie shot this year, but she just had struggled here a little bit up to this point.
Yeah. Dixon gets it to the corner to Ava Albert. Albert. And a timeout by Coach Bethel.
Yeah.
Look at the look on his face.
He was
as he was calling it. Ava got a nice pass over for what would have been a bunny. They missed it though, but the look on Coach Bethel's face was pretty funny.
Yeah, I think he sensed a little difficulty there in the corner.
Here's that last shot by Gracie Ashley.
Yeah, just face up and shoot the basketball.
It's a beautiful jump shot. I mean, she got left her feet pretty high and just really nice touch on the shot.
They've done a very nice job all night getting the ball in the center of the floor.
Of course, Gracie Ashley is the daughter of Coach Bobby Ashley. Coach Bob Ashley was the head football coach at Portsmouth Notre Dame for many, many years. Will be stepping away from Portsmouth Notre Dame as their head football coach, but a good friend of mine who actually was my 8th grade football coach. There's the boys basketball staff for Fisher Catholic, as well as the softball coach, Jeremy Klein, sitting nearest us, and there's Sean Brown right beside him. All kinds of folks made the trip up to Pickerington to watch this regional semifinal. Right now, the Irish trail it 24-22. Inbound pass was trying to come in to Ellie Bruce, and it hit the net as it was being inbounded, and the tie-up goes to Notre Dame. Coach McKenzie was wondering if that's just a violation and should the ball go to Notre Dame without a tie-up. But the officials say no.
There it is again.
Nice dump. And Ellie Bruce is going to be called for the foul.
Well, to be honest, the backside forward of the zones has to come across, Jared, sooner. You know, we always talk about, even in man defense, early help. You got to help earlier. Just a second earlier. You can't expect the guard to be able to get down on that.
Gracie Ashley, free throw is up and good. That's her 6th point from the free throw line tonight. 14 overall for Gracie. Second one up and good as well.
Beautiful free throw stroke.
26-22, Titans lead. 3:17 to play in the third quarter.
Yeah, now they've extended even more and given a little 1-2-2 look.
Ellie Bruce quickly to Vonnie Bethel. Back out to Dixon.
You're going to have to drive. You got them spread out. You have to drive the ball a little bit, Jared.
Bethel. Wow, she's going to take a long-range three. No good. Good rebound by Ellie Bruce. Here's Ava Albert in the corner on the drive. Lob inside, and a foul going to be called. Avery Bruce is going to go to the free throw line.
Yeah, just that 2-dribble drive in the gap because they're spread out, Jared. The gaps are there, and then she dropped a little drop pass. It's good penetration and execution offensively.
Annabelle Ball called for the foul. It's her second. There's a good look at Avery Bruce, the senior for the Irish, at the free throw line. First one's up and good. 7 points on the night for Avery Bruce. Second one also good. Pulls them back to within 2 at 26-24. Notre Dame quickly up the floor. Ball hands it off to Bradford. Skip pass. Wow, there's a long three for Ella Kirby. No good. Nobody hustled for the rebound except for Gracie Ashley. And there's a shot put up and in by Detweiler.
Yeah, really nice pass.
Now a timeout going to be called by Coach McKenzie. A 30-second timeout. He was signaling for somebody to quickly come over. I don't know if somebody had blood they needed to get cleaned up real quick and he didn't want to take him out of the ball game, but
it appears that way
yeah,
with the trainer hustling on the sideline there. Yeah, watch the rebound, and here's that dribble penetration against when you have space, Jared, and a nice finish here against pressure, going up, square shoulders, put it in the basket.
These two teams played earlier in the season. Seems like forever ago now. Back in December, it was won by Portsmouth Notre Dame 59-43, but they've got their hands full right now, trailing Fisher Catholic trailing just by 4, 28-24. It'll be Irish basketball. Bethel walks it up this time.
Yeah, you can see, just want to get some pressure out here on top, make passes tough.
Bethel gets it to Dixon, now in the corner to Bruce. Tried to skip it all the way across the court to Ava Albert, just intercepted by Detweiler.
Just not going to work.
And then Detweiler has it stripped by Bethel. Bethel running the floor. Here comes Bethel, 1-on-2. Smart move by her to pull it out. Dixon has a wide open three. No good. Rebounded by the Titans. Wow, what a job by Gracie Ashley.
Wow, a quick outlet and looking up the floor. Outstanding transition.
17 points for Gracie Ashley. Boosts that lead to 6 points for the Titans. Bethel gets it into Ellie Bruce. Back out to Ava Albert for a long three. No good. Bruce the rebound. Little baby hook, no good. Rebounded by Portsmouth Notre Dame. They are really getting up and down the floor quickly.
They are, you know, when I talked to Coach McKenzie this week, watch right here. Look at her look up the floor.
Yeah.
And look at the next pass. No dribble, Jared.
And just nobody got back quick enough to defend Gracie Ashley. Here's a three by Kirby, and it's in. And just like that, the Titans are up by 9, 33-24. Albert drives, and she's fouled.
Good job by Ava attacking the basket, though. That's what they've got to do, Jared.
Annabelle Ball called for the foul. That's her third. So Coach McKenzie going to get a player off the bench to come in for her.
Well, Annabelle comes in and plays the point, which is a big advantage for them because she's got a little bit of length in her game. And what they do is Annie Detweiler then gets off the point, and she can play multiple positions. She's very versatile. She's doing a lot of good things for them, Jared.
Really good look right there of Ava Albert. She is just calm, cool, and collected in every game they play, no matter if it's close or what. And, boy, she toughed it out last week in the district final with that late in the game ankle injury. And there she is, tipping it and stealing it away. Ava Albert the other way, lays it up and in.
That's a big play, Jared. You want to get a little momentum here at the end of the third quarter. It's a big play.
Stops a little run that Notre Dame was on. It's 33-27 now. Sydney Ellis into the ball game for Fisher Catholic now. Down to 16 seconds in the third quarter. Right side, here's Kirby. She just hit a long range, big three a little bit ago. Here's a three on the left side, no good for Bradford. Ball loose on the floor. Albert picks it up, and at the buzzer, a three's up, no good for Notre Dame. That's a good job by Ava Albert right there, and she'll finish this one.
Great job of just having active hands and get to the basket.
Yeah, really nice job by Ava. So in that third quarter, Portsmouth Notre Dame outscored Fisher Catholic 13-10. So quarter by quarter scoring, 14-7 Notre Dame in the first, 10-6 Fisher Catholic in the second, and in the third, 13-10 Portsmouth Notre Dame.
Well, the start of this quarter is going to be vital here. It's Fisher's ball.
Trailing by 6 in the regional semifinal here from Pickerington North. There's some of those Portsmouth Notre Dame fans. Tough on a school when you've got both teams playing on the same night.
It is.
This far along in the tournament when they all want to go support each other.
Sure, it's a great thing, but they're having fun, and Cotton Eye Joe brings that out of you, huh?
So it does appear that some of those folks that were down in Athens at that district, the boys district game, have made it up here to Pick North to cheer on their girls team. Their student section has grown as the night has gone on.
It's the fourth quarter.
Here we go, extended zone here. And they put Annie Detweiler out there. She does a great job of just making it tough.
Here's Ava Albert for three, no good. And rebounded by Strickland. Albert got a hand on the pass, but controlled by Notre Dame. Here's Strickland. Back to the top. It's Bradford. Tight defense by Sydney Ellis.
Yeah, they're man-to-man now, Jared. They've changed. They're out of their zone.
Backdoor cut. Little scoop shot, no good. But the rebound and put back for Strickland is up and in. 35-27, back to an 8-point lead for Notre Dame. Bethel to Albert. Here's Ellis. Tried to get it over to Ellie Bruce, just a little bit too much on that pass. And Jada Dixon coming off the bench to check back in for Fisher Catholic.
Irish number 13, that's Jada Dixon. Replacing Irish 0, Sydney Ellis.
Tell you what, one thing you're going to get from Sydney Ellis when she checks into the game is all-out hustle all the time. Even when she checked out of the game, sprinted to the bench. Got to like seeing that.
You do. Here's the man-to-man. See if Titans can execute here.
Kirby gets it right side. to Ball, picks up her dribble. Now they'll get it to Bradford. Some patience being shown here by Notre Dame.
Yeah, they run what we call the Princeton, Jared, with a 2-1-2 set, trying to get back cuts and back doors. Right there.
And a tie-up. Bonnie Bethel ties it up. The possession arrow stays in favor of Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Yeah, you got to really compete right now defensively. You can't afford to give up any more baskets.
Yep. Detweiler. Back out now to Kirby. And a backdoor cut. Pass is stolen away. Avery Bruce takes it. Quickly up ahead. Here's Vonnie Bethel. Bethel dumps it inside to Ellie Bruce. Nice move. Fake to her left, went to her right, and laid it in.
Gave her that Hakeem Olajuwon again. A little shimmy left and come back.
First points of the second half for Ellie Bruce. Gives her 12 for the night. 35-29, a 6-point lead for Notre Dame. Here's Detweiler, left side, get it back out top to Bradford. And in the corner, Kirby for three. Got it.
Wow, she's money right now.
9 points for Ella Kirby in the game, all of them from three.
Well, that was impressive right there.
Ava Albert to Ellie Bruce, get pass over to Bethel. She'll fire up the three, and she got it. That's 6 for Vonnie Bethel.
And that's just as impressive right there.
Yes, it was. She had a hand coming at her
Yep.
as she fired that one up.
Shooter's mentality, Jared. You got to have it.
Clock rolls down to 5 minutes to play in this regional semifinal. Portsmouth Notre Dame clinging to a 6-point lead. Fisher Catholic not going away. Here's Strickland, wide open shot up and in.
And she used the glass. That's nice to see somebody use the glass from that angle.
Dixon splits the defenders and then has it tipped and stolen away. Back the other way. Detweiler puts it off the glass and in. And it's a 10-point lead for Notre Dame.
Well, they like the up-tempo.
Albert picks up her dribble, gets it to the corner to Ellie Bruce. She'll dump it into Avery Bruce, who puts it in.
Post to post, Bruce to Bruce.
That's 10 points in the game for Avery Bruce. So they cut it back to within 8. Ava Albert with some hustle, almost had it stolen away. Now it is tipped and stolen. Here come the Irish. Albert to Bethel. He's going to fire up a long-range three. Got it over top of Cameron Bradford. Vonnie Bethel with 9 in the game, all from three-point range. That was a tough one right there.
Just sheer confidence. She's put in the time, Jared. It shows.
That was set up by a steal from the Irish.
Yes.
And then watch this. She is way out there and has a defender with her, and she's just going to say, okay, I'll take it.
Not close enough.
Boom. 42-37 is the score. 3:49 to play in regulation. Winner will move on to take on Berlin Highland, who beats South Gallia. Tell you what, there's a name, Berlin Highland, that is always good in girls basketball.
Absolutely. Coach Schleybaugh, I think his son is now coaching and he's assisting, so his son's got the best assistant coach I know of in the state.
There's some young Irish fans. St. Mary's students cheering on the Irish. It will be Notre Dame basketball. They lead at 42-37. 3:49 to play in regulation. Fisher Catholic now going to bring some full court pressure. Ball with the basketball. Hands it off to Kirby. Almost had it taken away. Now Detweiler
Yeah, you don't have to full out gamble defensively, Jared, but you kind of got to take a risk now and then. Maybe get a deflection. They're trying to spread them out and get back cuts. I mean, they know what they're doing here.
Here's Detweiler. The clock's down to 3:18 and counting in the fourth quarter. Ball being worked on by Jada Dixon. They'll get it into the paint to Detweiler. She just puts it up, no good. And a backside rebound for Ava Albert. Here come the Irish quickly up the floor. Albert gets it into Ellie Bruce, who scores it.
Ava's done a really nice job of getting the ball to the post players tonight.
And there's a pass up the floor to nobody. Bradford wasn't even looking, and they threw the pass to her, and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, here's that play before. She's just done a nice job of getting her the ball in places where she can score.
Notre Dame takes the timeout. They are clinging to a 3-point lead here with 2:47 to play in regulation, 42-39. Boy, this is a good basketball game. Fisher Catholic led 4-0 early and haven't seen a lead since then, but boy, they are sticking around and toughing it out.
Well, like I said, you got to really, really battle right now defensively. And like I said, you don't want to be in a full-out trapping gamble mode yet, but you've got to take some chances. Get a deflection, force them to play.
There's Mr. Bruce. Why does he look so nervous? I think he's more nervous than his daughters are. What a feeling for a parent in this situation, watching your kids on this stage.
It's definitely tougher in the bleachers. I will say that. You know from experience it's harder.
It is. Here we go. 2:47 to play in the ball game, or in the fourth quarter. Fisher Catholic trailing 42-39. Irish with the basketball. Ava Albert with it.
You're going to have to penetrate here.
Here's a lob to Dixon. Back to Albert. Tight defense by Detweiler. Here's Vonnie Bethel. She'll fire up the three. Got it! Vonnie Bethel's on fire. She's got 12 in this half, all from three. We're tied up at 42. Bradford on the other end to Kirby. Now right side to Ashley. Tied up at 42. Dumping inside to Detweiler.
Traveled.
Detweiler somehow got that shot to go.
I thought she slid her pivot foot, Jared.
44-42.
I'm not a very good official, though, so it really doesn't matter.
Vonnie Bethel picks up her dribble, skips it over to Ava Albert. Tell you what, Vonnie Bethel, she's feeling it. She's got 12 all in this half and all from beyond the three-point arc. See if she can get another one. Here's a dump inside to Ellie Bruce. Good move. Couldn't get it to go. Avery Bruce to put back. No good. Notre Dame with the basketball. Minute and a half to play in the fourth. Annabelle Ball hands it off to Gracie Ashley. Ball picks up her dribble. Hands it off. Almost had it tipped and stolen away by Ava Albert. Look at Albert. She's looking for that right moment to get in there and strip it.
As I said, you have to take a risk here. You've only got 2 team fouls, Jared. With a minute to go, you've got to take some risks.
Yep, down to 1:02. Ball drives, gets it to Ashley. Ashley's been in the paint for a long time. She's still in there. I'm not sure they even have a three-point violation in basketball anymore. You never see it called, but Ashley was in there for a long time. And finally a foul going to be called on Ava Albert.
It's kind of like dinosaurs, Jared. It's extinct.
It must be. 49.6 seconds to go.
Yeah, good timeout by Coach Bethel right there, because you've still got 3 team fouls to give before they even shoot, so you got to take some chances.
Let's do our players of the game, Shu. I know that this one long way from over, even just under a minute to play, but let's do our Portsmouth Notre Dame player of the game first, brought to you by Bay Food Market. Stop in at Bay's and check out their weekly gourmet burger and brat selection and their weekend steak sale specials. Bay Food Market at the corner of Walnut and Maple Streets in Lancaster.
I mean, yeah, Gracie Ashley's had a big game. she and Annie Detweiler both just do a lot of good things. But I really like what Gracie's done for them as far as going to the foul line.
Yep.
Annie does a lot of things. She's so versatile.
Right.
She stands out also, but I think Gracie's deserving of the player of the game tonight.
So congratulations to our Portsmouth Notre Dame player of the game, Gracie Ashley, number 34. We will get to the Fisher Catholic player of the game. And the next dead ball, as the official was moving Coach Bethel. He was down kind of far, and he just kind of skipped back. Oh, almost stolen away. And a quick foul by Vonnie Bethel.
Yeah, that's okay. Go for a steal. If they get on the sideline, you trap.
Yep.
And from, look Coach McKenzie is.
He's in the first row.
Yeah.
Inbound comes into Detweiler, and Vonnie Bethel going to foul. That's smart. They got to get him in the bonus.
Yeah, you have to get the ball, get him to the foul line. But go for a steal first, an actual steal. You may not get a call.
45.9 seconds on the clock, 44-42. Notre Dame with the basketball and the lead. And a foul called as the inbound pass came in. It was called on Vonnie Bethel. That's her third. She was frustrated by it, but it's really, I mean, no time really ticked off the clock. Maybe a second. Now they're going to get Sydney Ellis into the game. I'm sure this is for a foul situation. Would like to get a foul. It's only 3, though, on Vonnie.
Yeah, I mean, see what they can do. See if they can get a defensive stop, maybe. Oh, yeah!
Stolen away by Ava Albert. Albert with the basketball, down to 39 seconds.
Get a timeout, Coach.
I would, too, definitely. Here's Ellis, and Coach Bethel is calling the timeout.
Yeah, only because if I'm looking at this from a coaching standpoint, you just had Vonnie out of the game.
Yes.
You got to get her back
and
in
she is
for
a
offense.
shooter.
Yeah.
I mean, she's made 4 threes in the second half, which gives us a chance to give our Fisher Catholic player of the game, brought to you by the Savings Bank, where community always comes first. The Savings Bank, proud of our heritage, founded by local people, committed to serving individuals and businesses in southeastern Ohio. Learn more at thesavingsbank.com.
It's always hard, Jared, but I tell you, when you have good teams, you have a lot of good players on the floor. Yeah. Ellie Bruce has had an outstanding game, was player of the game last time. I think Vonnie Bethel has just stepped up, made big shots, done lots of things, and I think she's the player of the game right now for the Irish.
I would agree with that. Congratulations, Vonnie Bethel, number 1, our player of the game for Fisher Catholic. She has 12 points, all of them in this second half for Fisher Catholic, all of them from three-point range. They've got 3 girls in double figures tonight. They've got the basketball right now coming out of the timeout, trailing by 2, 44-42, 33.7 seconds to play. There's a good look at Coach Josh Rodich giving some instruction. All 3 of these coaches really coach these girls up.
That's what you need. I mean, this is what you ask for, an opportunity.
Yep.
In a regional game, this is all you can ask for, Jared, is can we have a chance to win the game?
Albert gets it into to Dixon. 31 seconds. Dixon hands it off to Bethel. Now to Albert. Albert lobs it over to Bethel. Almost lost it. Bethel lobs it in. Avery Bruce up and no good, but she's fouled. Avery Bruce going to go to the free throw line.
Well, they emptied the backside, Jared. There was no help.
Avery is a 33.3% free throw shooter. We did see her earlier hit 1 of 2, and she got that one. (44-43). She'll get another one. Bruce, free throw up and good. We're tied up at 44. 20 seconds to play. She will check out. Vanessa Funk comes in for defensive purposes and possibly a foul situation. Down to 18 seconds. Ball comes the other way. Annabelle Ball with 13 seconds. And a timeout going to be taken by J.D. McKenzie.
Well, let me remind you that most games are won at the end of the game, most of the time, by a ball that's missed and a putback, Jared.
Yep.
You got to make sure you block out late in the game. If they jump up and make a shot, they do.
We talked about how big Vonnie Bethel's been in the second half. How about Avery Bruce? She had 4 points at halftime. She has 12 right now, but 4 of those 12 in the second half are from the free throw line. She has come up huge from the line, and that's for a girl that's only shot 33% from the line, but she's money tonight.
Yeah, but it looks good. You know what? From here, her technique looks good at the foul line, and give her credit for stepping up there and focusing. Not easy to do sometimes, Jared, unless you've had extreme success.
So Coach J.D. McKenzie took the timeout. There's the Fisher Catholic student section cheering on their Lady Irish.
Well, they've got to get a stop, and they've got to make sure they rebound the ball. Portsmouth Notre Dame has hurt the Irish tonight a lot of times on the offensive boards. So you got to make sure if the ball goes up, you got to get a block out.
Got to tell you, my son's down there in that student section. He almost didn't come tonight because he has 2 tests tomorrow. I'm like, hey, you're only in high school 1 time. You're going to the game, son.
He'll do well in the test.
Here we go, 11.9 seconds to play in regulation. Tied up at 44. Inbound pass comes into Detweiler. Detweiler with Vonnie Bethel on her down to 8 seconds. It's going to be one-on-one. Detweiler going to drive, gets it over. Kirby for 3, no good. The putback by Strickland at the buzzer. Portsmouth Notre Dame wins it at the buzzer. Katie Strickland on the putback.
What'd I tell you?
You called it, Shu.
It's many games were won and lost on the putback at the end of the game. Congrats to...
Wow. Kirby couldn't get the 3, but watch this. In the corner.
There's nobody has her.
No. Dixon, or Funk is behind her, and then she just laid it up, reverse layup. You'll see the light go on, and it's in, and Portsmouth Notre Dame wins it 46-44. Boy, what a game we saw tonight in this regional semifinal. Fisher Catholic fans just kind of stunned after that finish.
The tournament does that to you. It's hard, but it's the way things go sometimes. And the thing I love about athletes, especially high school athletes, they're willing to put themselves on the line, Jared, and realize that there could be a big disappointment.
Let's take a look at some scoring as you watch Portsmouth Notre Dame celebrate as they'll move on to take on Berlin Highland. First of all, scoring for Fisher Catholic, Vonnie Bethel with the big second half. She was our player of the game. She scored 12 points. It was Ava Albert with 6. Avery Bruce had a big second half. She finished with 12 points, and Ellie Bruce led the way with 14. So Bethel 12, Albert 6, Ellie Bruce 14, Avery Bruce 12. For Portsmouth Notre Dame, Ella Kirby finished with 9 points. It was Annie Detweiler with 12, Katie Strickland with 8, and the biggest bucket probably of her career to win it. And leading the way for Portsmouth Notre Dame is Gracie Ashley, who finishes with 17 points. I want to say thanks to our Interface Video Productions crew tonight. Bob Capetti, Josh Messerly, Donnie Ziegfeld, Jason Roush, and Tom Russo. Thanks for a fun season it's been. We want to wish good luck to Katie Tipple bowling tomorrow for Fisher Catholic in the state championship, and also good luck to Fairfield Union boys basketball team, as they are right now the lone team left in our area. They will play New Lex on Sunday in the district down at the Convocation Center. Tim, it's been a fun season.
Been a great time, Jared. We've had a lot of fun and privilege. Give a big shout out to both coaches, J.D. McKenzie and Ben Bethel, for taking time this week to talk to me about their teams and their program. It's always I feel privileged to have that time to talk with coaches and the things they're doing and all the good things we see out here. So, and always enjoy basketball season at this time of year. It's heartbreaking, but it's fun.
Heartbreaker for the Irish tonight. They lose it in the regional semifinal on a putback at the buzzer, 46-44. Good luck to Portsmouth Notre Dame as they move on to play Berlin Highland right here on Saturday night. For our entire Interface Video Productions crew and Tim Shoemaker, I'm Jared Stewart saying so long, everybody. Have a great night.
IVP Sports presents the Buffalo Wild Wings High School Basketball Game of the Week. Brought to you by Buckeye Toyota, Bay Food Market, Fairfield County Adam H., the Savings Bank, Fairfield Medical Center, the Frank E. Smith Funeral Home, Fairfield Federal, the Carriage Company, Fairfield DD, Personal Touch Party Rentals and Events, Dagger Law, and North Body Shop.